And following the school shooting at Appalachia High, law enforcement across North Georgia have been investigating hundreds of school threats. At least one district canceling classes today, another postponing their football game tonight.
The threats have landed more than a dozen teens in jail. 11 Live's Cody Alcorn joining us in studio. Cody, what we've seen in the last 48 hours here is really, truly disturbing.
It really is. We're talking 13 people shot, 4 of them killed just 2 days ago. And that happened right to one of our neighboring communities. And here we are, kids finding it funny to joke about tonight, making threats against their own schools. What these kids are finding out, though, is law enforcement not messing around. The lack of common sense and immaturity is going to land them behind bars with a felony charge. In the 48 hours following one of the deadliest school shootings in Georgia's history, law enforcement agencies have arrested at least 18 teenagers in these North Georgia counties.
You know, it's sad that we have to do that because I don't think our kids really understand what they're doing until we show up and it's like, well, I didn't mean that. Well, it's too late then.
Hartwell Police Chief Anthony Davis confirming his agency arrested 2 teens on Friday.
So I think some guns were shown. Something was said.
Law enforcement converging on the teens' home Friday morning in Hartwell.
We're going to stop this stuff because if we don't, it's going to continue to happen.
Chief Davis says there cannot be another tragedy like we saw in Winder.
And we don't want that. God, we don't want that.
Several of the teenagers arrested for making threats in the past 2 days are being housed at the same youth detention center as 14-year-old Colt Gray, the suspect in Wednesday's deadly school shooting.
And I want to help make things better for our community, our schools, and our people. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm looking for an answer myself.
Now, just a short time ago, we learned a 19th teenager has been arrested up in Rome in Floyd County. And you know, a lot of teenagers made some really dumb decisions in the last few days, and it's going to impact their lives forever if they do get those charges convicted of. We did speak to Gwinnett County officials today, and they said the sad thing is, even though they've been tracking down hundreds of threats, a lot of these kids really just wanting to get out of class, thinking it's a joke, but finding out real fast it's not a joking matter.
Yeah. Right. A lot of parents maybe need to have a conversation with their kids to say, look, you do this, this is where you could end up.
For sure.
Cody.
Yeah, thank you so much.